You're always in here giving us advice on moving. And one of the items that people always ask is, well, how much?
Right.
How much does it cost to move?
That's the number one question. What is the cost for our move? And we always get, what's the average cost for a 3-bedroom house? Or what's the average cost for a studio apartment? So we get the average question all the time. So one of the things we went back and we looked at some of our records for the last 3 years and found that the first-time home buyer averages right around $750 for their move with us.
Yeah,
And
that's not bad.
That's not bad. But again, now it's the average first-time home buyer.
Okay.
So we get the question all the time is, what does the average 3-bedroom house cost to move? That could be anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500 because an average 3-bedroom is always different. So the average first-time home buyer to us is not the person who's lived in the same apartment for 6 years and is now bought a home worth of belongings. That's could take a little bit longer. But we're looking at the person who's moved around a few times in the last few years. The person that has went from an apartment to an apartment or a condo to an apartment and said, I'm buying my first house. This is normally what it takes. And normally it's about a 2-bedroom home on average is right around $750 for the first-time home buyer. People forget about the most important thing about it is time. Where is your time best served?
My damn back.
Your friend's back.
Yeah.
Or your ex-friend's.
Yeah.
So the things that you have to really pay attention to for that really are costs add up no matter how you're doing it. Right? So we get the question, well, what if you just come in for the big stuff? That's going to definitely reduce the amount of time that we need your movers for. And we're just going to get a rental truck and do the boxes ourselves because that's going to save time, which saves money. At the end of it, us moving 50 boxes versus the do-it-yourself and moving the 50 boxes, they're going to have to go out, they're going to have to rent a truck. Are they comfortable with driving a truck? You have to drive. You have to fuel it up. You have to find friends that are still going to show up on moving day.
Yep.
Versus hiring the professional for potentially a couple $100 more than what you would if you were doing it yourself. Where at that point, one, you could still go to work, get your day done. You could be at the closing. You could be at the second closing. Just have somebody there as a representative of you while the move is going on. That way we can point out anything if we notice damage or if something does get damaged, we could bring it right up and right there to somebody instead of saying, oh, when you were at closing, this happened.